This is my Robert O'Keefe story. It's fucking wonderful. I'll have to tell you later. I don't remember. Tonight, yeah.
Oh, you didn't tell it on the mic.
No.
Welcome back, everybody. My name is Tyler Giles. This is Mr. Jake Hawkstringer. We are the Legion of Gloom. I'm going to sing you some more songs for a little while.
This song's about getting too drunk and falling off your wagon train and ending up at a house of ill repute. Repent. It's called Spring Break 1899. Written by a band called written by a band called Murder by Death. The sun is coming up over the hill. Maybe it's not, I can't even tell. There's a warmth on my face that isn't the blood. My tears are turning the snow into mud. I can't feel my left leg, but I think it's still there. Did I kill anybody? Hell, I never fight fair. What state am I in? Am I still on the run? Has it really been so long since I've seen the sun? My instincts are telling me pick up and go, but I can't feel my fingers and I can't move my toes. There's a drained bourbon bottle laying next to my head, and the piss and the vomit on the sheets in my bed. Is it you? Could it be you? Don't want it to. I spent out all night in Lincoln, so I took the bait and I jumped off the interstate to Highway 8 to the bars full of girls. They all know me by name. They all drink the same drinks and they all fuck the same. Now my eyes are growing red in this hotel bar. She's breathing out smoke as she motions towards the door. The kindness of a stranger or a trick of the trade. God knows I'm not the first mistake that she's made. Is it you? Could it be you? I don't want it to. I've been down and out, I've been spit on for so long. I stored my shame in my belly till I needed to be strong. In my last guilty moment, stole a map and a truck. It's a pure chance that I hadn't already been picked up. But from here on, the slate's clean. I'm headed way down south. I always heard the girls were pretty there. Got to find out. Look, your son is a traveling man. I don't do what I did wrong. tell. Thank you.
So I was it was requested upon me to write a song for a movie recently. It's a short film. It's nothing special, obviously. So, but the oh, he knows. So does anybody have like a contentious relationship with their father? Contentious.
What does that word mean?
Contentious, like an adversarial relationship. Does anybody have a contentious and or adversarial relationship with their father?
Where you fight with your dad?
But no, but you respect your father enough to not fight him.
Well, he can whoop your ass. Your dad can always whoop your ass.
Well, my dad's like half the size of me.
But could he take it?
Anyway, well, you guys are taking this in the way wrong terms. Okay. All right. I love my dad.
But would you fight him?
No, I would never fight my dad. He's got a fist like a striped ass ape. He'll just hit you in the face, and you wouldn't see it coming, and you'd be knocked the fuck out. That's the father punch, man. Doesn't matter how old he is or how scrawny he gets. That guy can turn you inside out with one punch.
The truth of this lesson is, no matter how tough you think you are, your dad can always whoop your ass.
Can always whip your ass. And if you ever whip your dad's ass, shame on you.
It's like beating your girlfriend in a game of pool. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Even if you think you can.
So a friend of mine told this story about how his parents had... My parents were happily married for most of my life. Operative term, most of. These days, they sleep in different rooms and they're cordial. But a buddy of mine had told me this story about how when his parents had a fight when he was a kid, and then he come back and his dad rolled up. His dad had been gone for weeks, which is a crazy thought to me. Like, my dad was never gone for weeks. And it was a crazy thought to me. And then his dad rolled back up, and his dad had his laundry hamper with all his clothes in his hands out of the trunk. And he's like, I know Dad's back. And he sprinted across the lawn, and he jumped in his dad's arm because he knew his dad was back. Blew me away. One of the most powerful stories I've ever been told.
This song makes me cry.
Yeah. So then this movie comes into my lap where this guy was like, I need a song for this film, this short film about a father, this estranged father and son, about how his father's coming back into his life. I was like, I got the song for you, bud. I don't think he liked it, actually, so I don't know if it's going to get used or not, but this was the song. It's called Daddy's Home Again. Daddy's home again. He's home again. His car's in the driveway. He's got his suitcase in hand. Daddy's home again. He's home again. There's no crying tonight. Daddy's home again. Well, I remember it well. The way Mama yelled. I don't remember all the words, but I heard when she cursed. Oh, and how them tears fell when he told me goodbye. He said, big boys don't cry. You're the man of the house till things work themselves out. And she needs you by her side. But Daddy's home again. He's home again. His car's in the driveway. He's got his suitcase in hand. Daddy's home again. He's home again. There's no crying tonight. Daddy's home again. And Daddy's home again. He's home again. His car's in the driveway. He's got his suitcase in hand. Daddy's home again. He's home again. There's no crying tonight. Daddy's home again. There's no crying tonight. Daddy's home again. There's no crying tonight. Daddy's home again. Something like that. Ought to be in a film called The Quiet Man coming out later this year.
That song always kind of fucks me up. To be honest. But I'll tell you, if you ever decide you're going to go on tour with one of your buddies, make sure they got at least one song that makes you just want to turn into a pile of mush and just walk out the door.
Fuck yeah.
So, speaking of turning into a pile of mush and walking out the door, I wrote this song called Keeping You Around. And it's about not doing that. Grab your purse and you head to the door. I've seen that look on your face before. May not have been the one that I want to see, but it's looking at you most commonly. Say what you will, do what you please. You won't be seeing me on my knees when you hit the track from the town. Bags will be packed, 'cause I ain't keeping you around. Look on your face changed today. It looks like you finally got your way. May not have been what you had in mind. I knew I could tell it hurts your lines after you make your way out the door. And we put an end to this little war. Won't have to keep living in the shadows and go on believing nobody knows. 'Cause I've had it up to here with all these tears. Pour me down after all these years. Bet you'll hear from every guy in town when they find out I ain't keeping you around. You had yours and I got mine. You wound me up, baby, like a ball of twine. Tied up the ends and you left me for dead while you had your boots under another bed. 'Cause I've had it up to here with all these tears. Wore me down after all these years. Bet you'll hear from every guy in town when they find out I ain't keeping you around. I ain't keeping you around. I ain't missing you around. guitar.
All right, Mr. Jake Stringer over here, yo.
It's a love song, by the way.
That's my second favorite song off that new record, as it were. I was trying to capture the 50s, but I couldn't do it. I just didn't have it in me.
I can't either.
It's so hard, man.
I rely on a band for that.
Say That's like 5 songs, bet. All right. The only love song I ever writ. The one with no chorus, right? All right. Yeah, it's the only love song I ever wrote. I try to keep it that way for as long as I can.
I don't write love songs.
I'm running out of time.
Love is full of shit, man.
No. Love is misunderstood.
It's full of shit.
Yeah, he's that too. I didn't mean to be a drunk. I didn't mean to be a liar. But at the end of all these bridges where I started all these fires, I found a heart that's true among these flames that's so inspired. This song about a dream for when she finally falls asleep. One I hope that brings her comfort holding hands as if right next to me. As if right next to me. She's got eyes as deep as oceans, but she's built walls as big as dams. How she's hid the cracks and walking past that tell her where she's been. Just like Isaiah turned and walked away from a dozen angry men. Even still she stands, like the ancient given tree, the one that stretches far across this valley in between you and me. We follow plans and lessons from those who came before, but the ends don't seem to justify our hearts upon the sleeves we wore. Upon our sleeves we wore. The one love song I ever wrote.
Damn.
There you have it.
Mr. Tyler Giles, ladies and gentlemen.
Keep my name out your mouth, bud. I'm just kidding.
So back in the 1960s, there was a televangelist in Southern California, and he put an ad out in the newspaper. He bought up a bunch of land in the middle of the Mojave Desert. he told people he was building him a little community that was going to ride out the apocalypse on a pair of water skis. So he got a bunch of people to move out there. And as most of y'all know, the apocalypse never came. And if it did, well, we didn't find out about it. And like most things that are made of water in the middle of the desert, the lake dried up. Nobody was water skiing. And everybody just up and left their hot tubs and their cabana houses. The hot tubs were filled with dirty-ass water and bras and whatever else. And they just took off. The song's about the idea of going out there with the hope of riding out the apocalypse on a pair of water skis. The song's called Zizek's Road. If you can spell it without Googling it, I will buy you a beer. You cheated.
He Googled it once. Not tonight, but he did.
I was asleep at the wheel. Not a thing I could feel. It was silent. Just tires on the pavement. Along the way, I met a gypsy. She was headed someplace I'd never been. Maybe I could start again. I'm gonna plant my boots. I wanna dig my roots in the desert sand. Wherever I may land, I'm gonna sell my soul. I wanna dig my hole, get just what I'm owed. Down Zizek's Road, come with me to my oasis. We've got everything here except for you. The skies are still blue. No more winter nights. No more bitter fights. It never rains. No one here ever complains. Why would they? I'm gonna plant my boots. Gonna dig my roots in the desert sand. Wherever I may land, I'm gonna sell my soul. Gonna dig my hole, get just what I'm owed. Down Zizek's Road. Give it up for Mr. Tyler, by God, Giles. my brother right here. It's not as barren as it seems. There's a boulevard of dreams. I know I've seen it. I know out here we can make it. Come with me to my oasis. We've got everything we need. Start again. Be forgiven for our sins. Blow away in the desert wind. Give it up for Mr. Tyler Giles.
Mr. Jake Stringer over here. Oh. I love that song. What?
What's my age again?
That's all I got.
I took her out.
That's all. Nope, we're done. That's it.
Can't do it.
Nope. Stop right there. All right. Let's see here.
I mean, that probably is a country song, but
damn sure turn it into one if you had to. Listen, I love T Swift. Anybody? Listen, fight me after the show if you don't. Love Taylor Swift.
I'm more of a John Mayer fan myself.
I've never thrown a harder punch in my life than in defense of Taylor Swift. She did not appreciate it. I'm just making shit up. Oh, buddy. What would it be?
Who's that?
There's so many Alan Jackson songs I do want to sing. I don't always play an Alan Jackson song is the issue. I don't know what you're trying to... Oh, Jesus H. Byron.
Jesus T.F. Christ.
So bar stew's feeling higher as I started sinking lower. The minute that she waltzed right through that door. Well, not long ago I held her. Like a fool I went and left her. Now she's with somebody new out on that floor. Now she's got the rhythm, I got the blues. And she's showing me how much I had to lose. Yeah, with her every little move, she's telling me I'm over you. She's got the rhythm, I got the blues. Yeehaw. Well, that music's getting louder, and my heart keeps beating faster. And she spells out regret in perfect time. Well, I thought I wanted freedom, but that ball and chain, I need 'em. And when you choose, sometimes you lose the prize. She got the rhythm, I got the blues. And she's showing me how much I had to lose. Yeah, with her every little move, she's telling me I'm over you. She's got the rhythm, I got the blues. Yeah, with her every little move, she's telling me I'm over you. She's got the rhythm, and I've got the blues. Alan Jackson.
Lemon Larbar.
Fuck you and the horse you rode in on, bud.
So I'm gonna preface this next song. If you thought this was a Blake Shelton song, you've got to bring me and Tyler a shot. It's an old George Jones song. Y'all like songs about dogs? I'll be honest with you, I like dogs more than I like people, so. Well, I caught my wife with another man, and it cost me 99. On a prison farm in Georgia, close to the Florida line. I've been here for 2 long years, and I finally made the warden my friend. He sentenced me to a life of ease, taking care of old Red. Old Red, he's the damnedest dog I've ever seen. Got a nose that can smell a 2-day trail. He's a 4-legged tracking machine. Get past the gators and the quicksand bed. But in all these years that I've been here, ain't nobody got past Red. And the warden said, come on somebody, why don't you run? Old Red's itching to have a little fun. Get my lantern, get my gun, have you treat till the morning comes. Up a guard, sent out a letter to my cousin up in Tennessee. He sent down a blue tick hound, she was pretty as she can be. Well, they tied her up in the swampland about a mile south of the gate. And I take old Red for his evening walk, drop him off and wait. And the warden said, come on somebody, why don't you run? Old Red's itching to have a little fun. Get my lantern, get my gun, have you treated till the morning comes. Old Red got used to seeing his lady every night. Kept her away for 3 or 4 days, waited till the time got right. Well, I made my run in the evening sun, and I smiled as I heard him turn red out. I was headed north to Tennessee. Oh, Red was headed south. And the warden said, come on somebody, why don't you run? Old Red's itching to have a little fun. Get my lantern, get my gun, it'll have you treated till the morning comes. Now there's red-haired blue ticks all in the south. Love got me in here in love. riding me out. I love a good song about a dog.
So Kenny's here. Come here, Kenny. Give me a hug, bud. Last call. Last call. That's how candid these shows are. Have you ever been able to, though? I got 2 laughs on that. The only 2 people who know Matt were like, you got you there. Me and Matt went to a Bob Seger show. We both have the same tattoo because we love Bob Seger so much. We went to a Bob Seger show last in November, and we were sitting there. It was a fucking fantastic show, right? And we're sitting there. We're in the second encore because he has 4 encores. We're in the second encore, and he's playing Against the Wind, which don't you just wait for Against the Wind when you go to a Bob Seger concert. This son of a bitch walks up, and he's got a tray full of beers. He's going, last call. Last call. And like Bob Seger's in the back going, Against the Wind. Last call. What against? Last call. 15 times I counted. He said last call. And Matt's looking at me, and I'm looking at this guy like, I'm going to rip his throat out. Like, I'm going to roadhouse this guy in the middle of whatever this shitty-ass hockey arena is in Des Moines, Iowa.
I figured you'd be bigger.
So, yeah, we're just doubling up on the roadhouse tonight.
We can talk about Roadhouse all night.
But, okay, this is anathema to that sentiment. Cody Jones is just in full nod right now. Full nod, dog. So I was holding on to this song until Kenny Straka got here. My second true love after Brendan Robertson came Kenny Straka. You were way after him, buddy. Turn that finger inside yourself, bud.
I don't have enough dude loves.
Sit on it, Potsy. That's the 50s version of saying what I said. Sit on it, Potsy.
It means go fuck yourself.
Yeah, it means go fuck yourself. Richie Cunningham was a dirty motherfucker when you break down what sit on it, Potsy really meant. He was an asshole.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm just... Yeah, well, thanks, bud. You having fun on this trip that we brought you on? I was born in a river town where the old folks sing the old time sounds. If I go missing, that's where I'll be, at the edge of the water on Buffalo Creek, the edge of the water on Buffalo Creek. Or I can smell the honeysuckle in the air. I can feel the breeze blow through my hair. I say my prayers down on my knees, at the edge of the water on Buffalo Creek, the edge of the water on Buffalo Creek. Come on, preacher, won't you baptize me at the edge of the water on Buffalo Creek? Come on, preacher, won't you baptize me at the edge of the water on Buffalo Creek? We spend a lot of time making fools of us, drinking and fighting and kicking up dust. I'm amazed those days went the death of me. At the edge of the water on Buffalo Creek, the edge of the water on Buffalo Creek. The baby blue dress in her long dark hair. Anywhere she go, you could find me there. Summer love made a man of me. At the edge of the water on Buffalo Creek, the edge of the water on Buffalo Creek. Come on, preacher, won't you baptize me at the edge of the water on Buffalo Creek? Come on, preacher, won't you baptize me at the edge of the water on Buffalo Creek? Come on, preacher, won't you baptize me at the edge of the water on Buffalo Creek? Come on, preacher, won't you baptize me at the edge of the water on Buffalo Creek? Thanks.
I love that song.
So does my mom.
To be honest with you, I think, yeah, right, I've been lying all night. This song it's a song that I wrote about my favorite pastime, which is basically where you get so drunk that you take your shirt off and you run around trying to bite people. It's called Let the Wolf Out. It's about noon. I'm already howling at the moon. Gotta gather up the pack and go on the hunt. Got a few more hours to go, and I'll be scratching at your door. Open up, let's have a little fun. If you see us running down your side of the road, be a friend, let us in and let that whiskey flow. We're a little rowdy, little loud, and may bite and fight and howl. Been feeling like sheep all damn week, but tonight I'm letting the wolf out. Y'all know what a prairie fire is? If you know what a prairie fire is, you would cringe whenever I said that. A couple prairie fires in, and I got drool running down my chin. That pretty little fox at the bar don't seem to mind. I introduce myself, buy her a drink from the bottom shelf. Ain't nothing fancy about this old canine. If you see us running down your side of the road, and be a friend, let us in and let that whiskey flow. We're a little rowdy, little loud, and may bite and fight and howl. Been feeling like sheep all damn week, but tonight I'm letting the wolf out. The last call was an hour ago. Me and the boys don't want to go. Tell that bartender, lock up when we're done. In a single file line, we all stumbled out just fine. That moon so bright it looks just like the sun. Yeah, we might as well start howling at the sun. If you see us running down your side of the road and be a friend, let us in and let that whiskey flow. We're a little rowdy, little loud, and may bite and fight and howl. Been feeling like sheep all damn week, but tonight I'm letting the wolf out.
Jake Stringer, yo.
That song's about being drunk, which is, well, right now.
Which is about right now.
Song's about right now.
Hey, so I don't know if you guys know, but it's Stephen Pugh's birthday. Yeah. So pay that guy's tab, or, I mean, buy him shots or do something for him, but it's his birthday. Yeah, get him fucked up now because he's about to leave. Get him obliterated. He had to do a fire drill today. I follow your Facebook pretty avidly. Yeah. Oh yeah, totes. All right, I'll do a song for Travis. Because Travis is badass.
Hell yeah.
Travis has provided a place for people to do songs like this and be drunk assholes for like 5 years now, going on 6 years. Is that right? Going on 6 years? Yeah, hell yeah, man. So yeah, the whenever I moved to Kansas City, I just sang a bunch of like kind of shitty songs that I didn't really know how to like craft. Yeah, thanks, bud. Thanks, bud. Emphasis on the D, not the thanks. So yeah, I came to Kansas City, and Travis had this like wonderful place here that we could sing songs and be like 30% free of ridicule. Whereas 30% free of ridicule, the rest of the 70 was just getting your ass slammed with ridicule. Which you knew that was part of the game, so it was fine. But Travis made my songwriting better. He made my performing better in a way. Because when I play shows that aren't here, I'm like really professional. But when I come here, I'm just like I'm just still like a kid trying to like make my way through songwriting. But Jake can attest, when we play like theater shows, man, do I look locked in. And that's all thanks to the
You're on it.
That's all thanks to the Westport Saloon. So this goes out to Travis. Miss Amy, she's a little older now, but she still comes by to our house. Old Frank, he's been dead and gone. For 3 long years she's been holding on. James been working here 40 years, dropping that hammer and grinding those gears. He said, yesterday I was 20 years old, now I'm 63, where the hell did life go? So I'll keep holding on and on and on, to the only life I've ever known. And I'll do the best that I can do. Dear St. Peter, will you let me through? My cousin walked down to the river bluff. About a mile downstream it washed him up. Being out of work can take a mighty big toll, and only prayer can save a poor man's soul. So I'll keep holding on, holding on and on to the only life I've ever known. And I'll do the best that I can do. Dear St. Peter, will you let me through? I keep holding on and on and on to the only life I've ever known. And I'll do the best that I can do. I'll do the best that I can do. Dear St. Peter, will you let me through? So it took me a long time to. So I wrote that about a dude who had. I wrote that about a dude who it took 63 years to realize that he did what he loved. And then there was one night that I was playing that song right here, and I broke down in tears. And I realized that I was 29 at the time, and I realized that I wrote that song about just doing what you love, period. And it was hit me about like. It's a difficult moment to like. There's always stresses on the people are pulling on you. Everybody's pulling on you one way or the other, and it's really hard for you to find like a median in between. And there was one night that I was here and I was singing that song, and I realized that I wrote that song for myself, but some years in the future, because I sit here singing these songs and I play music, and I realize that like just keep doing what you're doing and just be happy with it. Like do whatever fulfills you, you know, and then be happy with it. That was what I realized about that song. Like, the chorus was keep holding on. You know, I just keep holding on to the same thing because it's what makes me happy. So whatever you're doing, if it doesn't make you happy, maybe change it. But if it does make you happy, keep holding on, man. I don't know. That's my sermon for the night.
Tyler Giles is a shot right down there.
Not for long.
So I was at a party a couple years ago, and this guy, he introduced himself to me, and he said, "My name is Keith Moon. My grandpa invented the moon pies." And I said, "You're full of shit, but let's be friends." So a little while later, he introduced himself to a few other people, and he said, "My name is Lee Unitas. My friends call me Leonidas." And at that point, I said, "You are completely full of shit. But I like you." So we're at this party, and all of a sudden, the people that own this house, one of the guys, he walks up into the middle of the bar, or into the living room, and he says, "Hey, who parked their Jeep on my fucking steps?" Well, Keith Moon / Lee Unitas, he says, "It's mine's." The guy says, "Why did you park on my stairs?" He says, "It's a Jeep thing. You wouldn't understand." To be honest with you, there's a lot of things that'll make me want to whoop somebody's ass. Oh shit! Sorry, that's one of them.
Case in point.
Yeah. Don't hit Tyler's guitar. Anyway, there's one thing that will make me want to whoop somebody's ass, but I've got an '82 Grand Wagoneer, so I feel like I can sing this song. Anyway, I finished this one just the other night, and I'll probably fuck it up, but if I do, just pretend like you know what I'm talking about.
So glad.
Late one night, rode into a party, tried to find a place to park my little steed. I pulled up in the front yard, ran over a couple of cars I didn't see. About that time, some guy came running, wanted me to park somewhere else, it would appear. I said, son, have no fear, this ain't no Wagoneer, and I ain't moving 'cause, well, I like it here. It's a Jeep thing you wouldn't understand. I'd like to see you climb that tree in your minivan. It's a Jeep thing you wouldn't understand. I woke up that next morning, the floorboards nearly filled with water droplets. That's okay, that's what I get. She gets a little wet when I get her topless. It's a Jeep thing you wouldn't understand. I can take my doors off with just one hand. Always bring a change of clothes, can't trust a weatherman. It's a Jeep thing you wouldn't understand. Why is this so much funnier than last night?
Because I was sober last night.
That next day, along the highway, see a little turtle on its back. I swerved to miss it, and I ended up in the ditch on my roof rack. My bumper sticker clearly read, if you can read this, please turn me over. This kind of shit ever happened? Those motherfuckers who can afford a Range Rover. Forge. It's a Jeep thing you wouldn't understand. It rolls right over driving on flat land. If you see this buggy on its back, won't you lend a helping hand? It's a Jeep thing you wouldn't understand. It's a Jeep thing you wouldn't understand. It's like the second time I've ever played that song. And it's been within 24 hours, yeah. And I haven't totally fucked it up. I mean, I fucked it up, but I did play it in Waco, Texas after hours with my phone out reading lyrics. Either way, I'll always I'll always close with greed eyes.
All right. We're going to do 2 more songs for you. I'll sing one, he'll sing one. We'll close it out for you. All right?
Give a fucking hand for Mr. Tyler Giles.
Please give an equitable hand for one of my best bubs now, one of my songwriters in cohort, Mr. Jake Stringer.
Hawk. Hawk.
Hawk! We are the Legion of Gloom, as it were.
I'm beyond blessed to travel with this guy.
Oh, man. This is going to be a fun week. This is our first tour we've done together. So we got our best bub, Cody Jones, traveling with us. So Cody Jones is the traveling sound man for Porter Union. So
but if you guys put in enough votes, me and Tyler will just travel together from now on.
Yeah, we'll quit Porter Union and just
gotta
travel.
have enough.
Just
gotta have enough goats.
Yeah,
votes.
Votes. Let's see. Song to end it. What's a good song to end it? I already did that one, bud. That was the first song I sang. I don't know what song he's talking about, but I bet it's better than mine. Yeah, I'll do a... All right, we'll do Town Hill.
Sing some harmony. I'll be Kendra Porter.
So Jake's gonna be Kendra Porter.
I'm gonna be Kendra Porter.
And if you've ever seen Kendra Porter, that makes it so much more funny.
She's a lot skinnier than I am.
Kendra Porter's about 68 pounds soaking wet.
Prettier. She's nicer.
Whoa. Don't sell yourself short.
Hey, man, she's nicer.
I'd say you're as pretty as Kendra Porter.
Hey, Kendra Porter, if you're watching this, I'm sorry he said that.
She ain't watching this.
She's not. No. She's not. Yeah, I'm pretty.
She's been neck deep in some kind of a cleansing facial solution that she bought from some crazy person off Instagram. Yeah, whole 30 this and that. Yeah.
Whole 30 is like a 30-pack a day, right?
So here's the thing. We play a game called the odds game, right?
Oh my God.
This I do lose a lot, but not as much as everybody else. Jake lost the odds game today. Well, did Cheyenne lose the odds game today? Oh, do you?
I got a
Anyway,
mic.
so the odds game is a game that we play that's part of the band. It's an intrinsic part of the band at this point. Jake lost the odds game today, and he must put in an application, go through the interview process, and work one shift for Fazoli's.
And I will do it.
I'm very proud of this odds. I want to get every friend I've ever had to show up to Fazoli's and be like, because I know, listen, now.
Hang on, though. Do we have any Jim Croce fans in the crowd? So,
Uptown got it so
I'll tell you this right now because I'm probably gonna fucking tattoo it on Mr. Giles here, but he still has to get a tattoo that says "baby" and another one that says "hey."
I do have to. Let's do it tonight. Hey, is Jason upstairs? He's not. Is he? No, he's not. All right. So I did lose an odds that said I got a tattoo on the arm that says "baby," and another one that just say "hey." That's how the lyric goes. It's a.
And I will actually get it with you.
Dude, how good of a tattoo is that though? It's a
I'll
Jim
get it
Croce
with you
song.
because
Jim
it's
Croce's one of the
amazing.
best. Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're gonna do one more song. I feel like we should do like 2 Jim Croce songs to close it out now though. Are we gonna do that?
You don't.
Well,
You
maybe
don't.
we should just do it. All right. I'm going to close. Instead of closing it out with one of my songs, I'm going to close it out with a Jim Croce song.
God damn. Can I get another beer? Brothers.
Uptown got its hustlers. Mabry got its bum. 42nd Street got Big Jim Walker. He's a pool shooting son of a gun. Well, he's looking for the king of 42nd Street and dropping the right by Cadillac. Last week he took all my money, but it may sound funny, but I came to get my money back. And everybody say, Jack, don't you know, you don't tug on Superman's cape, you don't spit into the wind, you don't pull the mask off the Lone Ranger, and you don't mess around with Jim. Do-da-da-da, don't fuck around with Jim. Can somebody pull up the lyrics and like tell me what the? I know we would be on it. I just need the first line of the second verse. I haven't sung this in like 3 years. No, that's the third verse. That's the third verse. Yeah, I know I'm right. That's the only line I could remember. What's the second verse? It's whenever Jimmy comes walking up. Well, out of South Alabama come a country boy. He said, I'm looking for a man named Jim. I am a pool shooting boy. My name is Willie McCoy, but down home they call me Slim. Well, I'm looking for the king of 42nd Street. He driving the top Cadillac. Last week he took all my money, but it may sound funny, but I came to get my money back. And everybody say, Jack, whoo, don't you know, you don't tug on Superman's cape, you don't spit in the wind, you don't pull the mask off the Lone Ranger, and you don't mess around with Jim. Do-do-do-la-da-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee, la-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Well, a hush fell over the pool room as Cody come bopping in off the street. I am a pool shooting boy, my name is Judy McCoy, but down home they call me Slim. Well, I'm looking for the king of 42nd Street. He dropping the bop Cadillac. Last week he took all my money, but it may sound funny, but came to get my money back. And everybody saying, Jack, you don't tug on Superman's cape, you don't spit in the wind, you don't pull the mask off that old Lone Ranger, and you don't mess around with Jim. Do-do-do-la-da-dee-dee-da-da-do. Well, the push came on the pool. Jimmy come bopping in off the street. When the cutting was done, the only part that wasn't bloody was the soles of the big man's feet. And we was cutting about 100 places, and he was shot in a couple more. And you better believe they sung a different kind of story when Big Jim hit the floor. Everybody say, you don't tug on Superman's cape, you don't spit in the wind, you don't tug the mask off the Lone Ranger, and you don't mess around with Slim. Doot-and-doodle-lotta, don't mess around with Slim. Doot-and-doodle-lotta, don't mess around with Slim. Mr. Jake Stringer here, going to close it out for us.
I'm going to leave this up to y'all. You want to hear an original song or a cover song? Raise your hand when you're feeling a cover song. Okay, cool. Good. That makes it easy for me. To be honest with y'all, I'm a really mad son of a bitch all the time. And I wrote this song about a time that I robbed a train in the 1920s.
He did it too.
And I ended up with enough money off that whole deal to pay for enough plastic surgery to look like a rough 30 for the next 120 years. To be honest, like, y'all think that sounds pretty cool, but I'm still mad about it. So the song's called Greed-Eyed Devil. It's about, to be honest with y'all, if anybody ever hires you to rob a train and they want cut, you fucking shoot them in the head and take all the money. Because that shit is that's not to be trifled with.
You've already killed so many people.
I actually kill a lot of people in the song, so just to be aware, like, everybody says this should be our title track for the album, but I'm like, listen, like, the radio does not want to know how many people we killed when we fucking did this song. Left off down on this Leavenworth base, to the clothes on my back, sour look on my face. Kansas City, he showed me the man I could be if I ever really get to be free. On the southbound train to Texarkana, I heard a man calling my name. I looked around, not a soul to be found. Is my mind playing a game? This is the Waylon Jennings beat. So if anybody's got a whoop whoop, there we go. Heart was pounding, was too blind to see that greed-eyed devil surely got a hold of me. Out stepped a man from the shadowy depths. He said, let me introduce myself. Said, my name is John, and before too long I'm gonna prove to be a whole lot of help. 10 miles down on Old Pine Street, I met a couple friends of mine. Black Model T and a burlap sack and a Thompson 45. Heart is pounding, too blind to see that greed-eyed devil surely got a hold of me. With their hands in the air and my bag half full, I was shaking in my boots, trying to keep my cool. When I heard the screaming sirens coming down the street, must be playing me for a fool. So I shattered the glass with a 45 round, and I watched as the blue coats hit the ground. Then I hijacked the cruiser and I hit the gas. I gotta get the fuck out of town. Hearts pounding, too blind to see that greed-eyed devil surely got a hold of me. That's what I was telling y'all about. About 10 miles down an old dirt road, I met up with old John, blood ran cold. With a fistful of cash and my gun to his head, and I pulled the trigger and I left him dead. Yeah, the devil pulled the trigger and I left him dead.
Mr. Jake Stringer, yo.
Different guy.
So I made a request, superseding all the other requests, because I want him to play this one song that he wrote. I think it's better, and then we'll close it out after this.
This song's about a time that I quit smoking cigarettes.
Who said fuck that? This guy. I mean, yeah. That's cool, man.
Out here on this old back porch, some things don't seem to change. Screen door needs some fucking help. I swear it needs a change. It's like it needs somebody's help. Square it all away. Sorry, I was a little unprepared.
My fault.
So I burn it till that eagle's gone. Tell myself it's all okay. But old American spirit, put it off another day. Can't quit the need to feel it. Make me feel it's all okay. Smoke rolls like a freight train. Makes you stop and it's on its way. Old American spirit, make it through another day. Tell myself I'm better than that smoke inside my lungs. Then again, it sounds, it seems, I'd rather die when I was young. Got this chain around my neck, Lord, I swear it weighs a ton. So I'll burn it till that eagle's gone. Tell myself it's my last one. That old American spirit, put it off another day. Can't quit the need to feel it. Make me feel it's all okay. Smoke rolls like a freight train, makes it stop and it's on its way. Old American spirit, make it through another day. Tell myself I'm better than that smoke inside my lungs. Then again, sometimes I'd rather die when I'm still young.
Mr. Jake Stringer over here, y'all.
That was a very drunk version of that song.
Thank y'all for listening. I feel like just for posterity's sake, I'm going to do one more. Just to, as tribute to Keith Whitley. Because I don't know how many of us knew in this room that Keith Whitley was, his 30th anniversary of passing away was yesterday. Got about 5 of us. So, Betty. It was, yeah, I was 2 years old when it happened. So I'm going to sing this one last song, just in a, man, I hope I get through the most of the words. We'll find out real fast. So just as a tribute to Keith Whitley, who is probably the greatest country voice of our generation, man. It's just, and we'll see how it goes. I'm writing a song all about you. A sad song as real as my tears. There's no need to fear it, 'cause no one will hear it. 'Cause sad songs and waltzes ain't selling this year. It's a good thing that I'm not a star. You don't know how lucky you are. My record may say it, but no one will play it. 'Cause sad songs and waltzes ain't selling this year. I'll tell all about how you cheated, and I want the whole world to hear it. There's no need to fear it, 'cause no one will hear it. 'Cause sad songs and waltzes ain't selling this year. It's a good thing that I'm not a star. You don't know how lucky you are. There's no need to fear it, 'cause no one will hear it. And sad songs and waltzes ain't selling this year. Boy, I love Keith Whitley. There's no need to hear it, 'cause no one will fear it. And sad songs and waltzes ain't selling this year. God bless Keith Whitley. Have a round of applause for one of my best friends in the world, Mr. Jake Stringer. Yeah. And a round of applause for Travis Fields for having us up here, man. Thank you very much. Yeah. Thanks, y'all. Yeah. Thanks, y'all.